Being a YouTuber has many perks. You have creative freedom, you also get an incredibly flexible work schedule, you also get to create a subreddit where people just roast you all the time, taming your otherwise out of control ego, so that's nice. But one thing that I've been looking forward to doing ever since joining YouTube is taking sponsorship money and then blowing through it immediately on a shopping spree. So guess what I did? Fashion has never been super important to me. Look at these shirts, for example. I bought all of these shirts, each and every one under 15. They were so comfortable. I love them. Do you know who else loved them? The homeless guy who smashed into my car to steal them from me. Of course, I'm already a fashion icon. My judgment and taste is right up there with the legends. Coco Channel and Donatello Versicate. My taste is right up there with them. But we all know shopping is so much better with a friend. So I went out to sunny and smoggy Los Angeles to shop with my good friend Misoa. And of course in Los Angeles there is one prime destination to blow large chunks of money unwisely. And that is Rodeo Drive. To my dismay, there was no bull riding or pig calling, which was initially a disappointment until Misoa told me that the street is actually pronounced Rodeo. And before you ask, no, I don't feel stupid. The only stupidity I feel is secondhand stupidity from the person who spelled it rodeo and pronounced it rodeo. That is embarrassing. I hope you're dead. The first store that we went to was Smoke and Bone. That's not right. That's a book. Scotch and soda. You might have seen this sweater already on Misoa's TikTok, but I thought this was a good first piece selection. I also bought a very casual surfer-esque white t-shirt that'll blend really well with my skin tone. Where does the shirt end and where do I begin? I don't know. And the third and final item I picked up at that store was a blue shirt that worked really well with the outfit that I was currently wearing. $330 right off the bat. My next purchase was probably the second dumbest thing that I bought. $660 for a jacket, and I live in Phoenix.
I'm poor now.
Which is perfect because there's about 8 days a year where I can feasibly wear a jacket without dying from heat exhaustion. I would feel stupid for making that purchase, but I'm already stupid. So I don't think it'll ever fully register just how dumb that purchase was. All my life, people have been telling me that I would be limited by my low intelligence. But to be honest, my low IQ is kind of a blessing. We walked through a handful of stores. I got distracted by mirrors because, again, we've addressed it. I'm an imbecile.
Hello.
And since I was $900 deep at this point, I started to get really picky with my selections, which contradicts the whole point of this video. The purpose of this video is to spend money. But that and my penny pinching ways began to conflict with each other. And the penny pinching finally won, until I entered the Gucci store and lost all reason.
Oh my god, I love this place.
I've never made a purchase in a high-end store before, and I didn't know that these high-end stores don't work the same way as regular people's stores. The Gucci store was kind of like a restaurant. You make your selections, then you hand over your credit card, they take it to the back, and then come out with your stuff all bagged up. Here is my grand purchase. They also serve special Gucci water. Gucci water! Funny little story I have about the Gucci store. I made my selection, and the woman says, would you like to join the bougie Gucci cookie club? And I'm like, I don't know what that is. But then she kept talking for like 30 seconds, and I was lost by like second 5. Then the lady says, credit card? And I say, no thank you. See, I had thought that she was trying to sign me up for some in-store Gucci credit card. Like I'm at fucking Macy's or something. Finally, Misoa says, no, Dylan, your credit card to pay for it. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So much sense, in fact, that I probably should have figured it out from the beginning.
Credit card?
No thank you.
Do you want to see the piece that I bought? Just keep in mind that I spent $800 on this, which is now exceeded the jacket as the most expensive clothing item I've ever bought. Overwhelmed by my lack of functioning brain cells, I grew tired and we decided to spend the rest of the evening online shopping and watching Love is Blind, a Netflix reality TV show about couples who are not allowed to see each other until they are engaged. How long does it take them to become engaged? Is it 3 months? Is it 6 months? Probably a year. It's 7 days. I knew I wanted shoes, and I'm very, very picky with shoes, so my thought was I will buy 4 pairs of shoes. Amongst those 4 pairs, at least one of them is going to be comfy enough for me to keep, and hopefully 2.
Ooh.
Right? Right? Right?
Designer Shoe Warehouse, the place that I bought them from, then decides, hey, we're only gonna send you 2 pairs of shoes. Does that work for you? It doesn't matter, because we're not gonna send you the other 2 either way. These shoes I bought from Steve Madden. Normally I buy shoes from his brother, John Angrier. Oh god, I have another shoe story. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Probably the best store that we went into on Rodeo Drive was Tom Ford, and they had the best stuff. I found some really cool shoes while I was there, and I asked the man, hey, can you bring me out my size so I can try them on? Misoa brings to me a jacket, and she says, isn't this jacket really cool? And it was really cool. Misoa and I have a game where we try to guess the prices at really bougie stores. My mind goes, well, I paid $660 for my jacket, and I think that's really good. And this jacket's a little bit better, so I'm gonna guess $800. Now, by this time, the man had returned from the back with my size of shoe. He hears my guess of $800, and he snorts. $800. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now I really gotta step up my game here. What if I double the price? $1,600. I doubled an already high price. I gotta be in the ballpark. $3,500 was the jacket price. Nani? As she's telling me the price, I am accepting one of the shoes to try on from the man. Immediately, I know that I cannot afford these shoes. But if I don't try the shoe on, the employee is gonna think that I'm poor. I mean, I am, but I don't want him to know this. What if he goes and tells Tom? I drive a Ford. He could repossess it. I want to ask the price of the shoes, but I can't ask too soon because it's going to seem like I'm concerned about the price. So I put on this unimpressed face and I say, I don't know, it's a bit stiff. I say this so that the employee knows that I'm used to luxury and I expect the finest of things. And if I found a flaw in one of his high-end shoes, then he's going to know that I am wealthy. At this point, the employee's already talking to someone else. He knows I'm poor, so when I say, it's a little stiff, he turns from the customer who can afford nice things, and he just says, leather, and then turns back to the customer. Misoa then educated me on what he meant. Leather. That means it needs to be broken in before it's, like, really comfortable. Something that rich people know, and that I did not. Embarrassed, I hand the shoe back to him. Both hands, so that I don't drop it. I can't pay for the damages to the shoe. And I have the gall to say, I'm gonna think more about this. I might come back for these shoes a little bit later. Then I sat back down and put on my $70 Under Armour shoes that I've owned for 3 years. I finished up my wardrobe overhaul with some ASOS clothes, which, can I just say, I love ASOS. I was trying to spend money, and I bought 15 shirts for under $500.
It's really nice, I like it. Yeah. Oh.
Gucci necklace.
Uh-huh.
Gucci. I'm part of the club.
Douchebag club? Oh.
Next shirt. I like it.
I like it too. You look good.
Yeah, no, I like this one. I might like this one more than the green, actually. Oh.
What?
Gotta pick up my shirt.
Oh, pardon me.
Oops.
It's Grundo. Do-do-do-do-do. It's Grundo. Grundo the bamboo giant. Why did I drop? Oh my god!
I had the corona! Fuck!
I love the just plain black and then with a little something on the
Color.
back. You know?
Yeah.
I like that. I love the fit of this shirt too. I love the wide sleeves. Yeah. Man. What do you think of this one?
It actually is a good one.
Yeah.
In the end, I was safely under $3,000, which is less than I was trying to spend. I really wanted to go balls to the wall here. I wanted to smack the wall really hard with my balls. But I realized it's hard to spend money when you've spent your entire life not spending money. I do like nice clothes though. It's a newer interest of mine. Getting into fashion and style, I think that's gonna be my next embarkment Did I use that word correctly? This video would not have been possible without today's sponsor, and that's Raycon. This entire video would not have been possible without the help of Raycon. What's that, Mom? I couldn't hear you yelling at me about being financially irresponsible over the deep, deep bass of these Raycons. If you're like me and on a budget because you spent way too much money on a Gucci necklace, then Raycons are the perfect choice. They're quality earbuds at almost half the price of their competition. They come in a handful of colors, so you can choose which ones suit your style. I chose black like my heart. The battery life on them is super great too. You get up to 6 hours of playtime. So, put those jams on, or whatever. Go to buyraycon.com/DylanIsInTrouble. You'll get an extra 15% off. So you get a good deal, and then you get a 15% off that deal. They're pretty good. These are the everyday E25s. They nailed the packaging. The presentation on these is amazing. And again, if you go to buyraycon.com/DylanIsInTrouble, you'll get an extra 15% off these bad boys. Whew, okay, I'm gonna jet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You're gonna see some of these clothes in upcoming videos. But until next time, guys.
Hey, hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave.